Hello guys, this is Anand Raja from Blender Talkies. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create the grunge wall in Blender. The 2.72 version have a multi-layer painting option, so I'm going to utilize that one for this tutorial. Okay, let's get into Blender. First, we need to set the render engine to cycles, not the Blender render engine. Delete this default cube, go to the front orthographic view, add the plane. Now press tab to enter into the edit mode, rotate this plane in the x-axis by 90°, move this one in the z-axis one render unit like that. Go to the scene properties here, underneath this unit, change this one to imperial because I'm going to work with the feet and inches for now to scale this plane. And to bring this properties panel, underneath this dimension, change the x to 25 feet, z equal to 9 feet, maybe z equal to 12 feet. Now the scale values are changed. To fix that, press Ctrl A, apply the scale. Hide this properties panel, we don't need that, and disable this unit system. Go to the texture paint here. Now this will ask you to add the UVs. I'm not going to use the default UV method. I'm going to unwrap this one manually. So change this one to UV image editor. Press tab to enter into the edit mode, zoom, project from view, and scale this one. Now leave from the edit mode, just minimize this one like this. Now this asks to add the material slot, so add paint slot. Here choose the diffuse color, name this one as decal underscore bottom. For the width, set this one to 2048. Why I am using the width 2048 means this wall is not a square one, this is a rectangle type one, so I use the width is 2 times of this height. Okay, and here for this color, set this one to alpha to 0, and now press working. For adding decals to this wall, I downloaded some of the images from cgtexture.com. If you watch this tutorial in Blender Talkies means you can find the links underneath this video. To add the texture brush, go here and underneath this texture option, create the new. This will add the texture brush option. Go to the texture panel here and choose the brush texture. Here open the image and choose the image you want to use as a textured image. Just select this one. Okay, and I want to see the image in 3D viewport also, so I can paint this one easily. So that change this one to stencil. This will show the image in 3D viewport. To scale the image, hold on this shift key and right click to move this one like that. To rotate the image, hold on the control key and right click to rotate this one like that. And if you want to reset the transformation of this image, just click reset transformation. This will brings the original state of this image. Now make sure this UV is correct or not. Now press tab to enter into the edit mode. Here select the decal bottom. This one is the image texture we created before, and you notice the UV is stretched too much. To fix that, U project from view and scale this one, something like that. Okay, I'll leave from the edit mode. Just minimize this one. And here in the brush option, the strength to 1, and I am not going to use the tablet, so disable this pressure sensitivity option. Okay, now proceed to hide this toolbar panel. Now increase the strength. Now zoom this one like that, so you can see this one clear like that, and bring this one, scale this one, something like that. Move this brush around to create this decal in the bottom like that. Give some variation to this texture like that, what I'm doing. Okay, so you can spend some time to work with to create the nice looking effect. press T to bring this toolbar panel. Now go to the slot tab. Here you have one slot, that is decal underscore bottom. That in this slot we created this decal bottom image. Okay, and next I'm going to add crack to this wall. How can I add that? Basically, in Blender render, most of the material work done in the user interface, but in cycle this is different. Only for the basic material settings we are able to do in the user interface. For complex material we're going to use the node editor. That's the same way using for this texture painting also. If you want to add another one slot here, just split this view, change this one to node editor. Here you have one image texture. This image texture we created, that is the decal bottom. Okay, but this one is does not connected to any of the sockets there, but this will keep there. We will connect this one in later. Now add another one image texture, add the image texture. Now minimize this one. Once you add the image texture there, this will add the image texture.001 here. Now this image texture have this decal bottom image, and the image texture.001 does not have any image. This one looking for one image. How we can add that? Well, in the same way, and before that I want to save this image. Save this image in this tutorial folder, decal bottom.png. Okay, save that. Now close this one, add the new image texture. Name this one as crack. The same size as before we did, 2048 and 1024. And for this color, set this one to black, and this color does not matter, it's white or black. This is does not matter. Set the alpha to 0. Okay, and press OK. Now we have this cracked image texture. Now select the crack from here. Now minimize this one. Here choose the brush texture, close that, and open the brush texture panel, brush texture option. Here choose this crack image, this one, and in the slot make sure you are in the crack image folder. Okay, just move this one to there like that, move this one like that, take this one, scale this one, place this one to here, and now paint this one over there. Now move this one to here, rotate this one back, bring this one to here, and rotate this one something like that, and paint that. Now we have two materials, are decal and the crack. And next one is I'm going to add the graffiti image to do that the same way, and another one image texture there, and minimize this one. Go to this UV image editor and save this image crack.png. Okay, save this one, remove that, add the new one, name this one as graffiti. And for this one I am not going to use the alpha image. Just increase this alpha value to 1, because in the decal image texture and this crack are PNG images, that is they have alpha information, but this graffiti image does not have any alpha information. That's why I change this one to, that's why I change the background to white. You will know why I am using the background to white when you're using the node editor. Okay, wait and see. Now press OK to create that. Here choose the graffiti. The same way, just minimize this one, change this one to the brush texture, close this one, open. Here load this graffiti image texture, this one. And this one is rotated. So what I'm going to do is go to the tools and click the reset transform. Okay, fine. This one like that. Scale this one to here. Now paint this one like that. Okay, fine. Now we have three materials are decal bottom and the crack, and another one is crafty. Now go to the object mode and change this one to the material settings and maximize this one like that. Go to the node editor there. Here first basically I want to add the wall texture to this plane, that is the brick texture to this plane. So to do that, add another one image texture there. Open the image I download. This image also I downloaded from the cgtexture.com. Load this one, connect this one to this diffuse and see how this one looks. And you notice the brick texture does not match with this wall. But in case if you are using this image, okay, just move this one like that. So take color, add the mix RGB here. Connect this input to this bottom of this one, take this output from this one, connect this one to the top, and take this alpha, connect this one to the theta. I will tell why I'm doing this, but for now you will see this decal bottom image looks good, but this brick texture have this problem. If I change the UV coordinates of this brick texture, means just tap to enter into the edit mode. If I change this scale, means this will affect this decals and the crack texture. So I'm going to use the two UV maps, one UV map for this wall and another one for these texture paintings. So go here underneath these UV maps. This is the default UV map. Name this one to texture paint and add another one. Name this one as wall. This enabled camera icon shows this UV map used for the default render settings. Okay, and this one is not shown in the render settings, but we use another one way to connect this texture to this vector map. I think confusing all, so I will explain this here. Now this is the texture coordinate we have, and just maximize this one and save this image texture also. Save as graffiti.png. Okay, save this one. Now select this wall, tap enter into the edit mode, U, project from view. Now scale this one. Now you will see the mapping for this brick wall is changed. See, you can think this one is stretched too much. You unwrap and scale this one like that. This texture is a seamless texture, so you can scale this one up to whatever the brick size you feel good. Scale up to that. Here it shows like this decal texture also repeating there, but this is not a problem. We will fix that. I'll minimize this view and press tab to leave from the edit mode. Here go here and add the input texture coordinate, connect this UV to here, that is not that one, connect this one to here, this one to there, connect this UV to this, and this texture coordinate use the texture paint image that is we created there, that is the this decal image and the crack one and the graffiti image. Use this default texture paint, and for the wall I'm going to use another one method, that is the input attribute. Here at the attribute, hover your mouse over there and press Ctrl C to copy this text there and press Ctrl V to paste the text. Now take this vector, connect to this brick texture. Now you will see this UV, this attribute affects only this brick wall, not in the other image texture. Okay, looks fine. This is I try to explain that. This one is connector, this one is here I'm going to explain this one. What I'm going to do means basically I want to connect this image texture is a JPEG image. This image does not have any alpha maps, but this decal image, this image we created, this decal button have an alpha information. Okay, so for this top input of this one, connect this brick image. Okay, now this looks like faded out because this use this 0.5% here. And now for this bottom input, take the output of this decal bottom and connect to this node. Now what this will do means, now this will mix these two images as 50-50 percentage, but we don't want that. This background image have alpha information, so take this alpha and connect this one to factor. Basically what this factor will do means, if you not connect any information to this factor value means, this will control the bottom socket, this one. If I set this one to 0, you will see this image is completely disappear. If I set this one to 1, this will take this image take the full control. So basically this will controls the bottom socket, this input. So if you connect this alpha information to this factor, this will just remove the alpha information in that image. I think I explained clearly. Okay, now in the same way, move this one to there and shift to duplicate this one, and in the same way output of this mixture connect to this one, and take this color of this one connect to there, and take this alpha connect this one to the fact value, and we have this crack. Excellent, great. And the same way duplicate this one to there and connect to there. Now take this color and connect to this one bottom input. And now another one problem is that this graphite image does not have any alpha information because we set that background image to white. Why I set the background image to white means, basically I downloaded this graphite image as a JPEG, so this image does not have any alpha information. If I go to the Photoshop and I need to edit that, but I don't like to do that. But another way you can do that in Blender also. So if you take this alpha information and connect this one to this fact, but this is not the procedure to do that. Basically this image does not have any alpha information, so you no need to connect this socket to that, and instead change this one to multiply and set this fact value to 0. As I said earlier, the bottom of the fact value is control the bottom socket, this one. Actually what this multiply will do means, if you use the Photoshop or GIMP means, you have some blending option that is the same as in the blend. Graphite image have the white background. If I set this one to multiply, this will remove the background, but this will remove the white background. That is the logic in this multiply. Okay, that's it. I hope I explained this node settings clearly, and that's all about that. And if you want, you can render this one and just move this one lamp to there and set this one to sun lamp, and use nodes, set the energy to something 3, move this one to there and rotate this one to the front view, and the top, rotate this one like that. Press Ctrl Alt and 0 to snap the camera to that view, and press G to move this one, and hold on the middle mouse button to move this one like that, and position the camera like whatever you want. Now render this one. Now this one looks good. This brick wall looks like very flat. To fix that, what I'm going to do means, I have a normal map, so just click this one, add the texture, image texture there. For this brick, we need to use this attribute node, not this vector map. Okay, just take the output from this one and connect this one, because I generated the normal map from this brick only. Okay, now open, go to the folder there and load this normal image. Okay, and to connect this normal to this normal input, we need to use special node. That is, go to the vector use the normal map and take the output of this color and connect to this one as input, and take this output and connect this one to the diffuse input of this normal. Okay, maximize this one and press shift Z to test this render, and you will see this one looks something weird because the normal map does not have color information, so be aware of that. You need to change this color to non-color data. So now this one looks fine, great. And the strength of this normal map looks very high, so set this one to 0.5. Maybe you can experiment with that. In this tutorial I'm trying to cover the how to use the multi-layer texture painting in Blender. That's it from me. I hope you like this tutorial. If you have any feedback, post the comment below, and if you like this tutorial, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page and follow me in Twitter. And you can follow my videos in Vimeo also. You can check my Vimeo channel. And that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Bye.